God morgon, har ni sovit gött eller? Is anybody listening? Are you a gubbe? Is hallå eller? What about the Discord streamerna?
You have to start the event.
I have to.
I can do it if you want to as well.
No, maybe I should.
All right.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, just stäng av här. Whoops.
This one.
Tryck på lur. Yeah, disconnect. Yes. And then
Start the stage.
no, I think is it the event you should start?
Yeah.
Click on the event on the left hand side. But it says end. Yeah, start the stage. Do whatever. We fail always on this. No.
What? Is this the right button?
No.
And what the fuck? Is the event going? I don't know.
Click on Dev and Q&A on the left.
Den.
Yes.
Nej, du gör det. Jag vet inte fan jag ska klicka.
We'll just click. Whoops. Why doesn't it...
Nej. Is it going? No.
No.
Det är så sjukt.
I think it's because ja men tryck då för fan. Because I did not do like the normal thing this time. I said like, oh yeah, this is an event, but it's not. It's not. Okay, whatever.
Hello.
God morgon. Har ni sovit gött eller?
We are on cyberspace.
Are you guys listening? Do you hear us?
We can see the chat here. We
Nice. Nice.
This time around, we're trying to stream to both on the Discord and on Twitch. Yes.
And while we're waiting for people to join, I'm gonna speak in a very unique accent. Have you ever heard this one before? This is Veron i Ottan. Ever heard this guy? He's like a national treasure here in Sweden.
No.
It's not Danish. Fucking hell. Whoever said that, you're
Someone
fired.
said göteborgare.
Jajamän! Good.
Yeah.
From the west coast of Sweden, and everybody knows that west coast is the best coast.
That's at least what I've heard as well. Whoop.
Yeah, I don't know if they say the same in the US. They say west coast, and I'm like, have they ever figured out that west coast is the best coast?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I think the American west coast is the best coast. I only know about Sweden.
There used to be a beef with the East Coast, West Coast in the 90s.
Like the rappers.
Yeah, with the big boy rappers.
Yeah. So we got 200 people here now.
Yeah, probably
And
the same 200 on
we can check Twitch.
on Twitch as well.
Then I guess are we ready?
We are ready. Yeah.
All right.
Who are you?
I'm Filip Kolianos, and this is Jump Ship.
My name is Daniel Kaplan, and I'm the CEO here at Keepsake Games.
And we got a surprise for you guys. We have a third person joining the stream. Welcome, Morten.
Wow.
I've been here the whole time. And this is also Jump Ship. For the, I am also the Jump Ship. Fuck.
Yeah. And Morten, who are you? Why are you here?
I am back from Japan. I'm the community manager who's never been here. Who's barely been.
Yes. Thanks for your assistance, Morten.
Yes. Hello. I am Groove or Morten. Joined very recently as community manager. I'm real. I exist. I work here. So very excited to handle more of the communications for these old boomers and make sure that announcements get made and we have a good time. Yeah. Awesome.
Nice.
What will you more be doing, Morten? Tell us something interesting about your job.
About my
About yourself.
Well, anything that you can imagine when it comes to the community. You know, I am all about you people. I have no talent when it comes to making games, but so my focus is just making sure that you have a good time playing the game, making some hype trailers, doing funny TikToks, whatever you guys want to see. PR communications, a creator program, and all such human-related activities. I'm gonna talk a lot, so get ready for that. You're gonna see a lot of this. So
Yeah, sorry about that.
I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Are you ready?
No, we're super happy that you're here, Morten.
Yes, and I think also from my perspective as a game director, it's super nice. Like the way I look at you, Morten, is that you're gonna be the voice of the community.
Exactly. Yes.
So like the sort of you're gonna be the one with the eyes and ears and helping us kind of take all the opinions, all the noise, and kind of like digest that and kind of help us kind of figure out what you people want in the future. The community has grown so much the last 6 months. It's been absolutely crazy. And we just hit 25,000 members here on Discord, which is incredible. So thank you for that.
Yeah, there are more of you than ever, and you all have your very valid like feature suggestions and like feedback. And when we're a small amount of people, it gets very overwhelming to be like, okay, what do we actually, how do we turn this into usable feedback? And that's where I come in. We're gonna listen. We're not gonna be tone deaf, making the completely wrong decisions. We just need to just compress all of your good takes and insert it into the dev machine. And then we're gonna make the game twice as good.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. At least.
As soon as Morten shows up, we're twice as good.
Yeah.
We also have another announcement. We've gotten more 310,000 wishlists on Steam, which is quite amazing. Sorry, 710.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm obviously very bad at numbers. 710,000 wishlist on Steam.
Oh, we're over 710 now? Oh,
710,000. That's a very big number.
Yeah.
So
that's more than
yeah.
700 or 300, whatever I said.
Yeah.
Like a brain
Yeah.
farted, yeah.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for that as well.
Can we get it to 1 million? Can we get 1 million? 1 million right now? Can we get 1 million wish list?
Yeah. 1 million would be super cool.
Somebody.
I have no idea.
It seems I promised a battleship if we reach 1 million.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it sales?
Yes, sales. Yeah.
Was it sales?
1 million copies, you will get a battleship.
Okay, good. Then I'm still in the green.
Yeah, no worries. if we get one, if we manage to sell 1 million copies, we can do what the fuck we want. A question: does that number count console wish lists? Actually, it doesn't.
That's true.
I haven't checked the latest numbers, but it's like an additional 30k, 40, 50k maybe. At least.
50k. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Not as cool as 700.
No, but we also haven't had wish lists on console for such a long time. It's actually quite a new feature on Xbox.
Okay.
That you can wishlist games on Xbox. So yeah.
I'm learning something new here on live.
Yeah. It's not been available for us all the time, or for you actually. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow, it looks like we have quite an audience. I don't think we have had this many in the audience before.
You mean on the stream?
No.
Or do you mean like overall?
In the stream.
On the stream, okay.
Yeah, live stream. So that's really cool. I wonder why that is. I made a promise.
Right? Yeah, you made a promise. Yeah, you wrote something on the
made,
Discord and you wrote something on Steam. What is it? Tell us.
Right. So, about the Xbox. No. So the thing is this. You guys have been asking for an open beta forever, right? And so many of you, like, we've been flooded with people signing up for the closed beta, and we could not possibly handle handing out keys and stuff like that. And we've reached a point where we think that we can sort of open the floodgates quite soon. So what we're gonna do is make a public demo of the game, and it's not gonna be the entire game. So like, maybe a beta you would assume that it's the entire game. We're not gonna do that, but we're gonna do a public demo.
Yes.
And when is that gonna happen?
On Next Fest, on Steam Next Fest, which starts the I have to check.
Yeah.
My
We
notes.
have to, like, when is this?
So I check the right dates here. 9th of June till the 16th of June.
9th of June, so that's like 2 weeks roughly.
Roughly
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think so. Very, very soon.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to play for roughly a week.
Yeah. That's when the next fest is. So we've also discussed, like, should we have the demo out for longer or short, like, or extended during the summer or not? Like, that's something we will discuss at the next fest. We'll see what kind of feedback we get, if people are really happy with what we have been doing or not. So we're super excited about this moment, actually.
Yeah, it's crazy. And somebody's asking about Xbox. That will not happen. This will be on Steam only.
Yes. Next fest is Steam only.
And like I said, a small portion of the game. I think like we've been working together with the closed beta testers for a while now, and the game has gotten a lot more stable and a lot more better. And I think, like, obviously it's still gonna have bugs. It's still gonna be like, it's not the finished product, but I think it's stable enough, because one thing that's sort of like when you give like a closed beta and you hand out keys, you know, and you want honest feedback, but sometimes people who get those keys, they get very nice in their answers, and we really need people's true opinions about their experience. So that's a big reason why, like, we just want your honest feedback, as well as bug reports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, if you feel like you want to tell us something is wrong, broken, that's fine.
Yeah.
But more than that, just give us your honest opinions,
Yes.
your first impressions, and I think that would be super helpful for us moving forward. And yeah, I'm like hugely excited and also scared to shit. But I think that's how it always is, right?
Yeah. I see some questions about, like, can we stream and record? Like, of course, like, this is an open, like, free demo you download on Steam like every other demo. There are no restrictions on what you can show and what you can't show.
Yeah.
The big thing here, like with all demos, it's restricted in the amount of content you're able to play. So it's a limited content for the demo. Yeah.
But,
so someone is asking how many hours of gameplay. I think so. We will have a couple of missions in there, and I think you can sort of plow through them in a couple of hours. But we also have like different difficulty, so you can play forever. There's no time limit or anything like that. There will be a message coming up like, oh, thanks for playing, you've reached sort of, this is the content, but you can of course keep playing and try to challenge yourselves to play for as long as you want.
Yeah, so like all the rest of the multiplayer functionality is like fully in. So make a full squad of 4 people. It's like, it's fully free. Get as many players as you can, so we get a lot of attention, and you can play it unlimited until that week ends. Like, you can just replay the same missions. All the multiplayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's multiplayer. It's single player. It's up to 4 players, and we have no restrictions when it comes to features per se. It's limited in amount of content.
Yeah. So in the final product, you know, we have promised more than one ship. We've promised a lot of stuff, more missions and all those things. So we've kind of like try to give you like a very compressed experience. And then of course we have many times more content that we kind of try to keep locked away. This is for you to kind of get an impression of what the game will be, like the first couple hours, and for you to kind of get a feeling for what the game is, and then make a decision whether you're willing to buy this or not. And that's something we're really interested in, you know. So please let us know what sort of your first impressions are. And of course, maybe some of you have expectations that are very different from what the game is. This is your chance to try it out and see whether this is your type of game or not.
And the best way to then give your feedback is we're gonna make a whole lot of like feedback channels in this main Discord. So the best way to leave your impressions and like your suggestions is in the Discord. Yeah,
and obviously you're also free to write on the Steam forums. It's also like an important tool. But Discord is easiest for us to hold a more like long-going conversation, like a quicker conversation, and it's easier to share some files, and if you need to file a bug report, it's easier for us to get a video and tiny files from you there.
Yeah, and I can just reiterate, because I keep seeing the same questions over and over. No keys are needed. You will just see it in Steam. Steam will probably promote us as well. And it will be multiplayer. So like the first part, like there's a tutorial. You play that alone. But as soon as you start the game, you have the option to kind of like just get in and jump and play together. But the tutorial is single player. But we have no, like, you can play for 4 players. It's basically a, in the gaming industry, we call it a vertical slice, where you kind of like, this is a portion of the game, fully working with all that, all of what that entails. You get some unlocks for the ship, like new cannons and weapons and components and stuff. So we're trying to find the balance of like not giving everything, but enough for you to get an understanding of the flow of the game and all that stuff. Yeah. And of course, in the background, we'll keep an eye on people's progress. Maybe the game is too easy. Maybe the game is too hard. All these things as well.
Yeah. And you can assume that your progression will be wiped from demo to full game.
Yes.
We won't guarantee anything when it comes to moving from demo to full game.
I can almost 99.9% say, like, whatever progression you had, we're going to wipe it.
Yes.
But with that said, the progression is not going to be that big. So you're not going to feel like, crap, I put 50 hours into this. I don't think you'll feel like we stole anything from you.
And just to reiterate, the demo is during Steam Next Fest, 9th till 16th of June. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was the big boy.
That was the big one.
So what do we do now for 45 minutes?
Just answer the same question over and over.
There has also been some interest and questions asking about like a creator program and like
oh yeah,
if you're a big boy and like
that's big boy, but people have been asking about
if you make content to get some sort of people are used to seeing creator programs. We're gonna start spinning that up, so I think if you check the Discord now, there's a creator channel and info and link to a Google form. So if you were a creator, if you know people, now's the time to start applying. And once you actually get to play the game during the demo, we're going to start looking into who wants to get on board. And, share the love. Spread the good game to their communities and like take a more active part in like building the game. For those that this applies to, creators, come on in. I'll come apply.
Cool. Another question was, will you keep handing out keys for the closed beta? We'll actually have one more wave before the demo. During the demo, I think we'll be so busy dealing with all the feedback from you guys that we don't have time to deal with the closed beta as well. But yeah, people who are in the closed beta will still have access to that, and we just won't work with that for a couple of weeks while this is happening. But there might actually be a chance that some of you will get a key dropping down the email soon for the last wave of people coming in testing the beta right before the demo. So we'll make an announcement when we do that. Hope the creators don't get the game for free. I don't know.
Doesn't matter really.
Doesn't matter.
It would be cool to throw the rocket launcher and grapple onto it. Oh, so it's like a stable platform. I think we had like a grapple point you could place, like a pick-upable, and you drop it and then you could grapple onto it. That was like a really cool feature we made at one point. But yeah.
Just see when it comes back. Grapple gun.
Yeah.
You shoot out grapple points.
Will the open beta have any less content than the current closed beta? I mean, right now the beta testers are testing the
demo. Same thing. Yeah. We've been lying to them a little bit, so we were like, we're just gonna reduce the game a little bit. So they were like,
it's not completely a lie either.
No,
we wanted some more focus.
Yeah, that's true. They have been testing the limited amount of contents on the beta branch, but before that they had full access to the entire game for a good couple of months. But yeah, right now today they are playing basically what's going to be in the demo.
and that's
Yep.
when just Filip, you mentioned that there will be probably a new wave of keys. They will also be playing.
Yeah,
preview of the
exactly.
demo.
So
Yeah.
if one of you guys get a key soon, you will be playing the demo, not the full game.
Yes.
And what kind of feedback are we looking for in terms of in terms of the demo? I mean, like, you know, we are purposely limiting the amount of missions. So, like, you know, if you say we wish we had more content, it's like, yes, we have that for the other access. So I guess like the you know, like the core game mechanics that you experience in the demo and the tutorial, and like how well that explains the game, like your first 10-minute impression, stuff like that will be super useful.
Yes.
But like really, like anything you feel you want to be better, say it, and we'll take it into account.
We'll read all the feedback, but not respond to it.
Yeah, so like
I read so much, but just like typing is
yes.
a lot. But like I read.
We can't respond to everything.
There's actually a funny thing where, you know, people tend to write about games thinking that the devs don't read it. Devs read everything. We just don't reply. We read, like, literally. We have some people who read everything.
Yes.
I read while I'm cooking. I read while I'm in the shower.
Thanks, too much information. No, it's just no, but that's I think that's an important thing to say or bring up. Like, we read all the feedback, and we can't respond to everything because it's so much. But also, like, when it comes to feedback and prioritization and stuff like that, you know, the kind of feedback we're looking for is obviously you're open and entitled to write whatever you want, what you think the game should be and shouldn't be. But for us, the important part is that it follows the direction and vision of the game when we implement new stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a big thing people have been asking about is like PvP. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna happen in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe a sequel in the future in like 10 years. Who knows?
Yeah.
But there are some stuff that we won't do regardless of how many say it. PvP is one of those.
I think, but like, feedback is an important part, but a very important part for us as well is stability. Like, you guys have, you know, every computer is unique in its own right, and everyone's internet connection is unique in its own right. And at this point, we need more data, more information about
different hardware setups.
Exactly. How you guys are playing. If we can, sometimes you find really strange patterns. Like, okay, this person with this hardware doing this type of action causes this kind of problem, and that's something that's very, very difficult to find without your help. So that's a very big reason for us to do an open test as well.
Playing with my phone.
Yeah.
I'm doing work.
Will there be smuggling? I wish. That's like one of the things that we like haven't figured out yet. Love it, but not yet. No.
One other thing we're looking to do and take help from you guys is like feedback on the translation of the game. We're looking to use community based platform for translations called Crowdin. We will initially do like a very quick and dirty like Google Translate approach, and then we're hoping to onboard people that are like on Discord or whatever that want to participate in translating the game in whatever language they want to. I used to do this a lot when I worked on Minecraft. Like, people were so excited to be part of that, and we also got like the game translated to Klingon, to pirate speak, to cat speak. It was like crazy. It was like, what is this? Like, no one can verify if it's right or wrong. I was like, yeah, we'll include it.
I mean, we put together a program for that, right?
Yeah, we'll do that as well eventually. Yeah.
Someone asked, like, is there any advice for us when we're playing the demo? I actually have one. One thing that, you know, we as devs don't really think about is that the game is actually, like, you can play single player up to 4 players. But it's like, from the testers have said, like, wow, I've been playing alone for 30 hours, and then suddenly I start playing multiplayer, and it's like a completely different game. And that is, so that's something I would like to advise to you, is try the game alone, try the game with a couple of friends, and sort of get that sort of experience, because the way we do it is that when you play alone, you can't handle all the crises. Like, it would be too much to have the game kind of do all the stuff that's happening when you're 4 players. We kind of scale the game down a little bit. So, and that makes it feel like a different game if you're playing, say, 3 players versus 1 player. So my advice is play alone, get a feeling for how that is, and play with 1 friend, 2, 3, 4 friends, whatever. And just to gauge whatever you feel is sort of the game that you would like to play, because it is quite different. And it's something like me as a developer, I don't think too much about. Like, I'm just concerned, like, I want you guys to have the best experience playing solo versus 2 versus 3. And we worked a lot to make that happen. But then, yeah, of course, that is a huge difference, but it's not something we've talked about much. But it's something that our testers have expressed. So I think that's my advice. A lot of people play only alone, and that is super fine as well. So yeah, that would be my number 1 advice. Will we eventually be able to make like a big fleet with multiple parties? I don't think that's going to happen. It's a huge technical challenge that we will not be able to do. If we make a lot of money at 10 years in the future and we have Jump Ship 2, we'll think about having like multiple kind of player ships. However, we've also had people saying, hey, but I want a small fighter. Like, okay, we have the big ship and then we're a crew of 4 and the 4th player wants to fly out in their own little ship or whatever. That's a different story. I think that's a cool idea. I would love to make that happen at some point. But having 2 big player ships entering the same bubble, it's not going to happen. So sorry to crush your dreams.
I see we get a bunch of questions about Xbox and the progress of it. We have gotten some like crashes in Xbox that are, I don't think it's actually related to our stuff. It's related to
blame
Unity. No, but it's like, seriously, we have some crashes that we're looking to address, and it seems like if we update the Unity version for the Xbox port, it will resolve some of the issues. So we're currently testing that.
Yeah.
We've been trying to solve these issues for like 2 weeks, but the conclusion seems to be like to update the engine. And we're currently trying to do that. Like with each additional update of the game engine, usually it goes pretty smoothly, but they change stuff, we change stuff, and then you're trying to make a transition to a new version. Yeah, things break. It's just the way it is. Like if we were using Unreal, it would have broken as well. Like it's not a magic bullet.
As a developer, this is sadly the story all the time. Like you would assume that these things are just plug and play.
Yeah, isn't it? It never is.
It never is.
You're always hoping.
Horrible. And it's funny when you talk to all these, like, hey, here is a console. Yeah. It should be plug and play, and they're like, we know you're no, it's not gonna happen.
But this time it probably works with their samples, which are super tiny and don't use like.
I mean, games are incredibly complicated. Yeah. I remember like John Carmack. He had like a rocket side company who shot rockets in space. He's like, that's easier than making games, and I believe him. Not that I made rockets, but I actually think a game is more complicated.
Yeah, it's very fortunate that the Xbox only players feel a bit, neglected, and it's like like we haven't heard anything. Like it's being worked on, but when crashes like this happens, like we can't
we have people.
It's not ready for
who work on this full time.
Yeah.
Like we're doing our best.
And the plan is still to sim launch on Xbox and PC.
Yeah. Yes. That's definitely
that's always been.
And someone while we're talking about Xbox crossplay. It's not gonna.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
Because that's also tough.
That's also one of those. Hey, shouldn't it just be? It's
That'd
funny.
Be nice.
Actually, like in sort of our developer environment here, sure, we could set up the Xbox playing with a PC, but no. Yeah. It's very easy to make a demo. Yes. Very, very hard to maintain that. We're gonna patch a lot and sort of make sure that it all works together. Is not worth it.
And someone asked about the pricing, what it's going to be in euros. It's going to be 80 euros with DLC for 50. No, I'm just kidding. Just like with Doom, it's going to be, you can get early access for 100 euros.
Yeah. And then,
No,
of course,
Gold
since
edition.
everyone loves pink and teal,
Yeah.
that's going to be an extra DLC for 20.
I actually, Filip may actually not joke about that.
Yeah, like every day I'm getting closer to like, let's hide pink and teal because the testers are obsessed with those colors.
You know the testing thing we did yesterday? Immediately.
Yeah.
They just
I'm like, I'm gonna make my whole character pink. I'm like, oh, Jesus, okay. Yeah.
No, it's yeah.
No, we haven't decided a price yet, but as soon as we know, we will announce it.
I am 100% sure you will not be disappointed. Like it's not going to be crazy. Like it's going to be pretty much what you expect. Like most of you guys have been guessing in the right ballpark.
In the ballpark, yeah.
And also on pricing thing, you know, like monetization, battle pass, DLC stuff.
No battle pass, maybe cosmetic DLC.
We're gonna keep
Yeah.
it pretty simple, you know, like no
Yeah.
over monetized live service mess. Like just like here's a game, we're gonna add new content,
Yes.
cosmetics, DLC.
Pink and teal. Yeah.
Some might be free DLC and some might be a little
Exactly.
extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like we're gonna keep it pretty simple.
Yeah.
I have nothing against pink and teal. I just
We have more colors.
yeah, we
Use
have
them.
more colors.
Maybe
And
they are shitty colors. Yeah, maybe that's the thing.
I think the other colors are fantastic, and I would love for all of you to kind of like try the variety of colors that there are, and not just get stuck with the same thing over and over. That's all.
Someone wrote about do the DRG thing. They mean Deep Rock Galactic. I
What
was
is that?
actually there.
Oh
this
yeah!
week.
Oh,
I was at their studio.
Did you work on that game?
Actually, I
Oh,
worked
you
on Deep
did!
Rock Galactic.
Oh, I had never heard that story before.
It's called Deep Rock Galactic. It's made by Ghost Ship Games in Copenhagen. Super cool guys. Yeah, I was there having lunch with them.
And what is the DRG thing?
The DRG thing is you release a game in early access. You have a really good core of the game, but it's not necessarily finished. And during early access, you continuously update and improve the game together with the community feedback that you get. And you, I like that GIF. Sorry. And you price it reasonably, and eventually you raise the price as you move forward in early access because you add more content, you add more updates, you fix crashes and bugs, and you also have cosmetic DLC.
Yeah. So I
What is it called? Icke obligatoriska.
it's non-obligatory.
Yes.
Obligatory, very Swinglish.
Obligatory.
Non-compulsory. I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh god, that's the fucking
Yeah. So those eyes.
Yeah.
What a retard. So that's our plan. Like we actually look up a lot to what the Deep Rock Galactic guys been doing.
Yeah. We
think
talk
they-
to them like every 6 months or so.
Yeah.
It feels like.
They've been doing a really
Yeah.
good job with Deep Rock Galactic, and I'm really looking forward to their new game, Rogue Core, as well. Yeah.
Shout out to our Danish friends.
Yes.
They'll never be as good as Sweden, but
They're okay.
Yeah,
they're okay.
Another relevant question: how customizable will my character be? How customizable will my ship be? So in the demo, I think all the customization options for the player and the ship are actually in there, meaning you can unlock up to 4 different full body suits.
Oh yeah.
And you have like 3 helmets of each, and you can pick any color you want, including pink and teal. The ship, so there will only be one ship in the demo. You start with a broken one, and then you're gonna kind of play a little bit, and then you'll be able to upgrade it to like the non-broken version, in which you can change some colors. On top of that, you will unlock a couple of components, new weapons, stuff like that. And those, I don't consider that being customization because it's like gameplay related. Like, okay, you unlock the new railgun, for example, and then you can put that on the ship, and that's more like, yeah, it's now you can shoot stuff more better, right? So that's what's going to be there. We have ideas and plans to kind of extend the customization of especially the ship, but yeah, it's going to be in during early access, I think.
Yeah.
Will there be a butler robot on board that serves tea? Well, actually, so we showed you guys the buddy bot, and back then he was a bit of a cowboy. Now he's actually more of a British butler.
Yes.
So he will not serve you tea yet. But yeah, that's it.
I mean, like,
You will
we
probably-
keep changing the voices so much, and like people start
Yeah.
talking about like voice packs with different, you know, like nationalities.
Mm.
That might happen. We'll see.
Yeah.
I actually have to go to the bathroom. This is
It's always like mid.
my
This is
flaw.
live TV,
Yeah, we got-
man. Anything can happen. Like you're
Yeah.
dismissed.
Have
Like
to
it's
go.
fine.
You
We
know,
can
we're
bring
in the
in your
studio.
brother Henrik. Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah, I'll bring in Henrik. Just wait a minute. This is my brother, by the way. Henrik. Du måste komma in nu.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
We'll just wait for brother Henrik.
Kaplan, how's the kids?
Good. They're doing fine.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was
Oh,
actually.
thank God.
It was my birthday yesterday, so we had some cake yesterday.
What?
And
It was?
today, Yeah.
Oh, you didn't? What? You should have told the.
I thought you were talking about the game.
We
Yes,
forgot.
hang
Yeah,
on.
we're waiting for you. Yeah.
Yes,
But yeah, I usually don't talk about my birthday anymore. I feel old. I'm 39 now. Like.
You did tell me though.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
was excited
special.
about cake.
Yeah.
That's what you get excited about when you have birthdays, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here?
They keep asking about, you know, how do we feel mentally about, like, you know, are we more excited or more like nervous and like dooming? Like I guess it depends on the discipline. You know, like people in like managing positions.
We're never nervous.
Okay.
We're smooth.
So I'm the only one who's nervous.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I get to talk to more of you people and just hear opinions and be like, yeah, these are more ways that we can improve the game. So I'm just like, you know, there's gonna be a lot more fun content and just good spirits as people get to play the game. So I'm like, everyone gets to play the game.
Yeah.
Of course I'm excited. Like,
Yeah.
And then we keep making content, making it better.
I love
listening to
content.
people.
Yes.
We love content here. Any questions?
Questions from the players. Someone keeps on talking about, or some people keep on asking about ray tracing. There is no ray tracing in the game.
We have
You
multiple
don't-
ways. I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Not,
I'm a designer.
not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It looks pretty.
It looks pretty. Yeah. I think it runs pretty decently. I have on my shitty machine at home, like I have a 1070 card.
You tried it on the Steam Deck as well.
I've tried it on Steam Deck. I think the target there will be like 30 FPS when we're done with optimization. Like 60 is quite difficult to get for
Yeah.
our game on Steam
Mm.
Deck. But if you have like a really decent CPU, but a low tier GPU, we should work decently. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You need to work on the
It turned
jump
off,
chip
yeah.
Oh, it
logo
did?
or something.
What?
We need some custom
You're
content
out
for
of
your
batteries,
glasses.
man.
did they die?
They
Yeah.
died.
Oh shit.
Complete black. Oops.
Maybe they ran out of juice.
Mm.
Oh well, this is disappointing. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Now
Now we maybe
Pe-
have to look into your
people
eyes.
keep asking about like what glasses are they? I don't know. It's like
like
LED or like just like search Temu like custom
Search Steam.
custom sci-fi
Yeah.
glasses that you can customize. You'll find it.
like
You'll
we did
find
a
it.
thing out of like, oh, we're gonna show off our new community manager,
th-
but it feels like you're one
This
of
is my
those
gimmick
like
now.
criminals, like where you block off the.
This is my gimmick.
I see a battery.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now
we-
it turned on.
yeah,
oh,
turn it
oh,
on.
nice. Yeah, you know, like China's got the like face tracking, social security stuff. Not gonna catch me.
No.
Not gonna catch me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for some questions
No.
here. I came here to
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
video
go.
games.
You go and scroll up, and I can keep track of the latest.
Can I paint my ship hot pink?
Yes,
yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
but,
can.
But like Julian,
I guarantee it. It will be for free.
He's gonna hate you specifically, but you can.
All right, confirmed.
Yeah.
The minimum specs.
We'll announce those at a
Yeah.
later date. Yeah, I said, I have a 1070 at home.
Yeah.
It runs way over 60 FPS most of the time, but we're gonna say it's 30 just to be safe.
Yeah. I've seen I've seen most people be pleasantly surprised by how actually good it runs for their very old setup. So like, it's more towards like runs like more well than you would think, rather than like Cyberpunk at launch, and it's like, oh god.
The Cyberpunk was also like a crazy massive game.
Yeah, exactly.
I see a question here. What is the most exciting features in the game you guys are excited about? I have one thing I think is really cool and quite unique to our game. It's just the fact of you being able to stand on your ship and then jump off Superman, fly through space, grapple to any enemy ship, jump on top of them, kill them, hop back to your own ship, do all that crazy stuff, and like being 4 players at the same time doing all that crazy stuff.
I think that was more than one thing.
Well, it's more of a concept.
Yeah. The package.
The package, yeah. The experience, as we say.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's a
like,
cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool thing.
Yeah, I think the main thing that I just keep being like, wow, like this looks awesome, is just everything happening live at the same time. So like, you seeing a person run on the outside of the ship doing a thing while, like, you know, while you're spinning, and it's like it just works.
Yeah, multiplayer is crazy.
Yeah, it's no, but like, you know, like while you're like doing a barrel roll, and you can be in zero, you know, someone was in like 0G, and then like they came closer with the ship, and like there's a dude here, so like they did like a Spider-Man kiss. It's like, I'm like,
nice.
It's just
a very romantic game.
It's just like like cinematic, but in the actual game. It's just like, man, nice.
Yeah.
Does using the jetpack use any kind of fuel? No, it's forever.
fuel.
Infinite.
Forever.
It's sci-fi.
Yeah. And we have no oxygen. It's also infinite oxygen.
Yeah.
We try to focus on like creating fun moments together. I would say it's the most important aspect of the game, rather than trying to simulate space or like what it is to live in space.
Who modeled the gnome? I owe them my life. That's is he watching? Emil?
Oh, the goat.
Yeah.
The peasant.
Yeah. What?
Emil the peasant.
He's a bit camera shy, probably.
He's called peasant online.
Will he show?
Oh, what?
Will he wave in the background? Emil, I see you through the window.
But he's my goat.
Maybe not listening to you.
He's shy. He's shy.
Emil made the gnome.
Yeah. DM him on Discord. Say thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, he is waving. Oh, okay. Great. All right.
Yeah.
Next question.
What's going on in the...
We came prepared with questions.
Yeah. In-game feedback tool. I mean, so far we've only had like links to other places, but
Sorry, what
nice
was the question? In-game feedback tool.
Yeah.
You will be able to write, like, you know, here on Discord and Twitch or whatever where you're hanging out. Also on the Steam forums. You will be able to, since we're planning to have for the demo a separate demo page on Steam. So you will be able to write a review of the demo on Steam as well. So we will read that as feedback as well. We currently have like a feedback button in the game. I'm not sure we'll keep it. We'll see. Like we'll see if we keep the feedback button, because you will just be able to leave feedback on the demo itself as a review on Steam.
Do you ever plan to add a ping system? We do have a ping system. It's like the middle mouse button, and then you can highlight stuff in the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes the character says stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome.
Just like with Deep Rock Galactic, every great feature from Deep Rock, we have them as well.
And by the
no
way,
Rock and Stone though, like we haven't solved that thing.
Filip is standing right next here. So if I could like rotate the camera, he would be right there with a beer in his hand, talking to people. He's inching his way over. Oh.
No Rock and Stone. Sorry, guys.
No Rock and Stone. We need to figure out our own
Orange.
version of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey!
my beer is empty.
Hey, brother.
Perfect time.
You know.
Skål.
You're Squidmar. A lot of people are asking
Bye,
for
guys.
Squidmar. Bye.
They want Squidmar.
Merch. Squidmore items.
You want Squidmore? Go to their webpage and order. Like, really? Are there a lot of people who support Squidmore here?
At least one. I saw someone commenting about it.
Yeah, you know, me and Squidmore goes way back.
Yeah.
You made him send me a personal video for my wedding. And that was
Yeah.
actually one of the biggest days of my obviously the biggest day of my life, obviously.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then that message was nice. He's a good guy.
Well, Kenneth says he knows Squidmore.
Who doesn't? Everybody loves Squidmore.
No, he said he knows him.
I
Kenneth
know him.
You know
Of him.
Of him. Maybe Kenneth is a good friend with it. We'll have to explore.
So they're talking about modding as well. I've seen a lot of comments about that.
Oh yeah, the mod stuff.
Let's we can share some little fun info. We've had one very talented individual who unlocked some things modding during the closed beta. So our official stance is like, do whatever with the game you want. Like, you know, it's not PvP, so you know, it's your game.
You're not gonna break anything or like damage us.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, what we're gonna be a bit careful with is to make sure that you cannot unlock content that is not ready. So that's what we're gonna. But if you have cool mods that kind of make the game better, I mean, please let us know. And if you wanna share with us whatever you find, you know, I'm sure someone will be able to. Within, even if it's a limited time frame, you are definitely going to be able to hack it open and sort of get access to certain parts of the game and stuff like that. And I think that's cool.
Yeah, most of us here started in the modding scene
exactly,
as well. So we're very.
We wouldn't be where we are without mods. So
No.
like, it would be weird for us to be like, no.
Yeah,
That's
This is cool.
I mean,
that's how I got here.
We're using some tech that makes it a bit harder, but we think that it's more important that everyone has a great experience.
Yeah, exactly.
And enabling modding at this time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and the tech I'm talking about is like the way is Unity built, with they have like two. It's very technical here. They have two ways of compiling games. The one is called ahead of time. The other one is called just in time. When you do ahead of time, you compile everything to maybe not machine code, but close to machine code, which makes it way more harder to mod. That's basically it. But when doing using IL2 CPP, which is ahead of time compilation, you get way better performance. And that's what we're targeting right now, as good performance as possible, rather than enabling any kind of specific modding at this point, even though like you're free to mod whatever you want.
Yeah.
Regardless of IL2 CPP or mono. Yeah. Very technical, sorry.
Yeah, but
my brain hurts
like,
from all this tech talk.
with that
Welcome to my TED Talk.
with that said, I mean, you know, I'm sure like we've already seen people crack it open pretty fast.
Yes.
So releasing that to all of you guys, yes, it's gonna happen, and feel free.
It's gonna be great. I mean, like,
someone said, "Oh, please don't make the modders unlock everything." That is gonna happen, and like that's up to you guys whether you wanna use those types of mods or not.
Yeah.
We can't stop it from happening. It's your decision. It's your game.
Can I make a official request, community manager, to the community, for people who will mod? Please make a Hatsune Miku character, playable character model, because I would love to use that all the time. Thank you.
Yeah.
You will get a special shout out from me if you do it.
Someone's asking, will the demo work beyond the next fest?
We haven't decided yet.
It's possible, but
It's possible,
but for now,
not likely.
Yeah.
Aim for the
Uh,
9th till 16th of June. Yes.
Cool.
So it was some other.
Do we have anything else?
Did I miss something? There was like one that was like a good, community content, or like the community helping out with designs or stuff. I mean, if you want to make your own stuff, then just mod it in yourself. Probably.
Yeah. It's not gonna be easy, but
it's gonna be like, because we like sometimes I had a discussion. Okay, can we make this game more moddable? I'm like.
Yeah, that's not something
wish.
we'll focus on during early access. At
we
least.
just
like,
can't. Like it's really complex. Like maybe parts of it, like make your own space level. Maybe might not be that difficult, but like I am from the modding community back in the day, Half-Life and stuff like that, and that level of modding, not gonna happen. It's way too involved.
And yeah, just like trying to support mods during early access is also very difficult without breaking compatibility all the time.
Yeah.
And we don't want to, honestly, it's probably better and wait with modding stuff till after early access for your own sanity.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, I remember when I released the first like Hyperspace back in 2019, and I had people like cracking that game open because they wanted to see how does a professional make a game, and I thought that's kind of cool, so maybe that's even better than having these online courses talking about game development. Just like here's the game, and whoever is clever enough to crack it open, just see how all the code and everything is structured. Not that I was a professional programmer back then. I'm not sure I am now either, but that's how we, like when I started, that was the only way to learn how to make games, was just to get access to mod tools.
Yep. All right. I think we have time for like an additional 2-3 questions, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, buddy. Do a flip.
No.
Will there be?
I'm gonna sit there and stay cool.
Someone told Emil to like come and drop kick me, and I got very upset, so I had to do a floss.
Does applying multiple times with the email increase the chance of my getting a key?
Doesn't help.
It will be annoying. Yes, it's super annoying. We have to clean that up. And also, just wait 2 weeks. Come on, guys. Wait and play the demo. Like yeah.
Yeah.
Can make a gnome bomb. So the gnome is a huge meme, and it's fun to like. It is hidden. It will be found. Like you can find the gnome. There is a garden gnome. Sorry, there is a space gnome that has a reference to the best game in the world in the demo. And
well, what's this best game in the world? What's this? Is it Tetris you're talking about?
Half-Life, obviously. So I challenge all you guys to find it. I think it took like the beta testers one day, and then they found it.
And you guys felt so clever.
Yeah, like,
hide here. No one will find it.
I think we'll have to up our game quite a lot.
Yeah. Here's a question about photo mode or in-game camera.
So we actually have a photo mode and a sort of camera for making our trailers and all the cool content that we will be showing quite soon. It's not ready yet, but it will definitely be an update.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can guarantee. Not during the demo, but during early access, we'll definitely make a patch like, hey, now it's ready enough. Because it's already pretty good, but it's not yet there where we released to everybody. But it will definitely be there. And I would love to see some kind of community event, like make your own trailer, and if you make the best trailer, you're going to get a free key or something like that.
I was just going to say, because someone mentioned community events to be a part of, and I was like, well, if there's gonna be a photo mode, of course we're gonna do photo challenges and like monthly, weekly stuff to make the sweetest stuff, fan submissions. Of course there's gonna be community events. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Are they going to be collectibles and achievements? Not for the demo, unless you consider our wonderful Space Gnome a collectible. You will find it. It will not be persistent or stay or be saved anywhere. It's just a fun item you can find in a specific or a couple of specific spots, and you can take a screenshot and be happy about it. But in the future, we're looking into having like items you can find that will stay on the ship or maybe in the hangar if you find them. So that's kind of your achievements. But no, we're not ready to do achievements yet. I'm coming from games where achievements is something you actually put some thought and effort into, and it's sort of a meta challenge to kind of figure out how to get them. A bit of a how do you say it? Like a guessing game. You have like a sentence and it's a bit unclear how to achieve the achievement. So it's a bit of a korsord.
Crossword.
Yeah, it's like a crossword kind of challenge. Be like, okay, I want this achievement. What is that? And you have to think about it. And then, so it's like we put a lot. Like I worked at Hazelight before, like, and the Hazelight games always have pretty clever achievements, and I want to keep that so it's not just kill 1,000 ships or something like that. So we're gonna put some effort into achievements, and it will not be in the demo. I don't know if it's we need to figure it out and make it nice, so it's actually something fun and interesting to do, not just something to grind.
Yeah.
Tasty.
One last. Two more.
Last question.
How do I make a proper dinner of spaghetti and meatballs with sauce?
We do pizza.
There's a lot of good recipes out there. I would make sure you have your tomato puree. Sorry. Okay, let's do a proper one.
Okay, come on. We were rating every. As before about home, what's the most exciting feature thing you've been keen on community to see? Aha. I think the most fun thing, like when I've been watching playtesters, I think the most fun thing is the first time, you play tutorial, okay? It's like linear. And then you go together and you start the first mission together. Boom, you're in this empty space. And the purpose of that empty space is just like to get your ship ready and then start the actual mission. But like the funniest thing is to see people kind of go, okay, we're in the game now. And then for the first time, they're going to try the boundaries of the game. They're going to run around in the ship for half an hour, just like, hey, can I just jetpack 360 around the ship? Can I roll? Wait, I can roll my cat. What the fuck? Like I have a jetpack. I can just fly freely and then grapple onto the ship back again. So I think for me the most fun part is to watch the players exploring the systems the first time they kind of play as a group together. That's kind of rewarding because everything works the way sort of it's quite intuitive. But I don't think players haven't really played a game like this before.
It's the combination of a lot of different things that's quite special.
So people, even before starting the actual mission, they just spend like half an hour just poking
exploring
around,
what's possible,
and haven't even moved the ship yet. So that's quite satisfying to be like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. Right. Do you feel set? Or do you want to take one last question before we wrap it up? I thought that would be summarizing.
Just one more turn.
Yeah, right. Do it.
Secret level. No, we don't have it.
All right, that's it.
I mean, even if we did, we wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a secret, right?
No.
Okay, come on. One more question, guys.
There's so many, and like I wish we could just sit
Will
here
there
for
be a
hours
creator
and-
program?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that. If you check the Discord now, there should be a section where you can read about it. Yes, tell all your creator friends, and we encourage everyone to sign up. If you're a very small creator, sign up. If you're big, sign up. Like we will.
Yeah. We will do the vetting later.
Yeah, we'll do vetting and like vibe checks. So like, don't feel discouraged. Come and have a good time with us.
Yeah. So
because we love content and we love you for making content.
To wrap it up. There will be a Steam Next Fest demo of the game with limited content. You can play multiplayer, you can do everything you're supposed to do in the game, but not play all levels and all missions, etc. The demo will be on the 9th of June till the 16th of June. That's the Steam Next Fest demo. There will be a creator program, just as Morten just said. And what the fuck? Yeah. What else did we say?
Do we have a hourly time?
A time. I think it's 9 a.m. West Coast in the US, which should be like 7 p.m. in Sweden.
Because Steam
is in Seattle.
America.
They are in Seattle, so the 9 a.m. is Steam time.
But we're gonna push out pings and Steam news and like emails to like you can all play the game now, so you're not gonna miss it. Don't worry.
Yeah. So it will be June 9th till 16th. And the demo will be on PC, like on Steam only, obviously, Steam Next Fest. And we had a lot of questions about Xbox as well. Where is that? we have some crashes and bugs with Unity and our game, and we will try to resolve those as soon as we possibly can together with Unity, and then we'll see exactly when that beta will start.
Yeah.
We're
We got
gonna-
people on the job.
Yes.
Sadly, we can't put them on the stream.
No, they have to work.
Yeah, they have to work.
Hanging it a bit more. Xbox is coming.
Cool.
These
It's
bit
so
more
cool to
time
see
cut.
so many of you guys listening in, and thank you so much.
Yes, and the plan is, to collect as much feedback as possible during the Steam Next Fest. Read everything. We won't respond to much of it, but we will read 90%.
No, I would say everything.
Everything, yeah,
Yes.
99.9%.
Okay.
And we will do our best to make this as good as we possibly can.
Thank you so much for watching. We're obviously gonna make like more written releases
Yes, I
right
will-
as
we
it's
will
over.
summarize
Blah 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 blah
everything,
blah. So
So even if you weren't
Yeah.
here watching live, you will get all the info as
yeah.
well.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I hope this did not disappoint, because I was 110% chance it wouldn't.
Yeah.
You promised that.
I promised it, so I
You
hope I
said it.
delivered. Okay, cool.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye.
Have a nice weekend.